the question that lingers. Why would a loving divine creator allow suffering? Why do we, as conscious beings, experience pain, loss, and struggle if we were created by a divine intelligence of love? It's a question that lingers in the hearts of many, an ache in the soul that longs for inner standing. But perhaps the answer is not as distant as we think. Welcome back to another transformative video with echoes of truth. Rise, reflect, resonate. Suffering. It is a reality we all face. Pain, loss, and struggle seem woven into the fabric of existence. But why? Why would a loving creator allow such hardship? Is suffering merely a burden, or could it be a doorway to something greater? Many remain trapped in cycles of pain, believing it is an unshakable fate. But what if suffering is not here to break us, but to revive us? What if within every trial there is an opportunity, not just to endure, but to rise? In this video, we'll explore the sacred balance between free will and divine order, how our choices shape our experiences, how misalignment brings suffering, and how returning to universal truth can lead to true liberation. Let's begin. A truly loving creator does not want suffering, just as a parent does not want their child to fall. But love, true love, is not control. Love grants freedom, and with freedom comes choice. Imagine a child learning to walk. The parent, full of love, does not hold their child up forever, nor do they stop them from taking their first steps, even knowing they might fall. Instead, they encourage, they guide, they allow the child to rise, to stumble, to learn. Because without the process of falling, the child would never know the strength of standing. Without the challenge of movement, they would never know the joy of running. The Creator, the source of all that is, designed existence with this same principle. Free will is the greatest gift, the clearest sign of the Creator's unconditional love, and with it, the power to choose. But every choice has consequences, whether good or bad. If we turn toward life, toward love, toward truth, we align with the divine flow of creation. But if we turn away, we experience suffering, not as punishment, but as the natural result of stepping away from light into shadow. The ancient texts tell us, "I have set before you life and death, divine favor and curses. Choose life so that you and your children may live." The choice has always been ours. Yet the lower self, in its confusion, often chooses paths that lead to suffering, paths of separation, greed, fear, and unmastered ego. And when we disconnect from our divine source, we feel it. Like a branch severed from the tree, we wither. Like a fish out of water, we struggle. Suffering, a silent teacher. But here is the truth hidden in plain sight. Suffering is not the end of the story. Just as the child who falls is not meant to stay on the ground, neither are we. The Creator calls us back, always. The moment we choose to turn inward, to realign, to seek the divine within, the suffering begins to fade, like stepping out of darkness into light, like taking a deep breath after holding it too long. So, what does this mean for you? It means suffering is not a sentence, but a signal, a wake-up call, a reminder that you have the power to return to harmony at any moment. It means that no matter where you are, no matter what you have done, no matter how lost you feel, you are never truly lost. The Creator is not far away. The kingdom of heaven is within you. All you have to do is choose. Choose love. Choose truth. Choose to reconnect. And in that choice, you will find peace. Not because suffering was erased, but because it no longer defines you. You will see it for what it is, a teacher, not a master, a stepping stone, not a prison. And in that moment, you will realize the Creator never wanted you to suffer. The door to life was always open. You simply had to walk through it. The gift of free will and consequence. A truly loving Creator does not desire suffering, just as a parent does not desire to see their child struggle. But love, true love, does not force or control. A love that demands obedience is not love. It is tyranny. And the Creator is no tyrant. Instead, we are given a gift, one so powerful, so divine, that many fail to recognize it for what it is: free will. With free will comes the ability to choose, to walk in truth or wander from it, to seek the light or linger in shadow. And with every choice, a consequence follows, not as punishment, but as a natural result of the path we take. Our deeds shape our experiences in this lifetime and the next. What we plant in the soil of existence, we harvest in due time. If we sow seeds of love, wisdom, and harmony, we reap peace. But if we plant seeds of selfishness, greed, and deceit, we find ourselves entangled in the very thorns we nurtured. This is not divine cruelty. This is divine order. Suffering, a call to rise. Suffering is not merely something to endure, but something to learn from and grow. Every hardship, every trial, every moment of despair carries within it the potential for transformation. Suffering is a teacher. It humbles the proud. It softens the heart. It shakes us from our illusion that fulfillment can be found in material things, fleeting pleasures, or the temporary comforts of this world. It is not meant to destroy, but to revive, to stir something deep within, something that has been dormant, waiting for recognition. Some may see this differently, but truth does not bend to perception. Truth is like the sky. It remains no matter how we choose to see it. Whether one gazes up in awe or walks with eyes fixed to the ground, the sky is still there, vast and unchanging. And so it is with spiritual truth. Think of fire. Fire can burn, consume, and destroy, but it can also purify. It can refine gold, stripping away all impurities until only the purest essence remains. So too does suffering refine the soul, stripping away illusions, distractions, and false identities until only truth remains. The choice is yours. No matter where you are, no matter what you have done, no matter how lost you feel, you are never truly lost. The Creator is not far away. The divine presence is not beyond the stars, distant and unreachable. No, it is within you. It has always been within you. And all you have to do is choose. Choose to see beyond the pain. Choose to listen to what life is teaching you through it. Choose to release what no longer serves your true self. Because suffering is not the end of the story. It never was. It is merely the point of entry, an open door, an invitation to something greater, to step beyond limitation, beyond illusion, and into the light of truth. Many thanks to you for watching Echoes of Truth. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, truth is always calling. All we have to do is listen. Peace and abundance to you on your journey. You are in alignment.